going on, everyone? Hey, I just wanted to let you guys know some things that have been happening with me for this last couple of weeks. I'm here out at Bussy Woods, just on my mobility scooter, as I usually end up doing. So I thought I'd take you guys along for a quick ride out here and give you an update on what's been going on with my life. A lot of things have been changing. I am only perhaps, what is today? Today is Thursday. So in a couple of days, I will be doing my last group classes at my photography school. Now, many of you guys know me because of the photography school and are probably wondering what I've been up to, what I plan to be doing going forward. Well, I did a video not too long ago discussing that. We were actually talking about it on the video that I did a review of the, what is that place called? I can't even remember the name of the place. Uncle Julio's. Uncle Julio's. So if you watch Uncle Julio's, you'll hear my explanation about what I'll be doing going forward. And so anyways, let me just recap real quickly some things that you might want to know. So I've been doing this video stuff on YouTube for a while now, and doing a little of everything from just talking about my life to talking about smoking on my Weber Smoky Mountain smokers, and some cooking videos and just fun stuff that I've always enjoyed doing. So over the years, I've known this gentleman who was part of a fishing forum, and he actually owned that fishing forum but ended up selling it. But we remained friends on Facebook, and so he had seen on my Facebook posts the things I was talking about, what I'm doing, and also the videos on cooking and things. He has a website that does cooking things as well, and he asked if I would be able to create some things for that website. But as we talked more about it, I told him that there's more things that I can do than just that. And he took a look at my blog that I've been running for about 15 years, something like that. And he recognized that I could actually do some things for him as far as creating things that would be interesting to various people on his website, but also perhaps creating other websites that we could do as well. So because of the fact that I can do photography and video, and I can do writing, because I've been writing on a blog for so long, we decided maybe the best thing for us to do is to get together, let him do all the website type things that I'm not very well versed in, and I'll take care of some of the content for these websites. So, so going forward, that's what I'm gonna try to do, is work on these websites with him, and then hopefully people are interested enough to watch it and read it and watch the videos and do whatever, and then hopefully we can make some money doing that. So he's done fairly well on his cooking website, and so we kind of have a good feeling that if we worked hard, we might be able to do more than just the cooking website. Anyways, the reason I'm taking you out here on Bussy is because it's a nice day today. It's only mid-70s. So it's pretty good, and you guys all know that I like water, so let me show you some water here. So usually I'm out fishing or whatever, but I'm coming out here just to enjoy the day, and I thought I'd take you guys along with, so that you can hear some of the things that I've been talking about, doing, and understand what's going to happen going forward. So anyways, and here's some nice folks I'm passing up right here. Hello. And so I just wanted to bring you guys along, let you know what's been happening. And anyways, people have asked if I'm sad to lose my my photography school, and actually we're not losing the school. People think I am, but I am not actually losing the school. The decision was made that I would stop doing all the group photography classes, and of course that means the rental of the facility that I'm at is really not necessary if we're not doing groups. I'm actually going to go back into doing private instruction. So I actually booked my first person who, let me fix my hair a little bit here. I'm just looking at my thing. I'm getting blown bits by the wind. But anyways, I booked my first student who will be coming to learn how to work her camera privately with me. We're going to do a 3-hour session. So going forward, I am still teaching. I'm just teaching privately again. So before we started these group classes, that's really what I was doing. I was just teaching privately and did well with that, but we decided we'll do a group operation where we can get a whole bunch of people going on at the same time. That of course lowers the cost. If we have enough people, we can do it. But of course, over time, we're finding that less and less people are buying cameras. They're using things like cell phones and other things to do their photos, and they're not really taking serious photography seriously. They're just using their cell phones essentially to take their pictures. So we're getting less people coming in because of that. So the time was going to eventually happen where we would have to shut down, and so we're at that point now. But as you may know, my rent continues to go for another year because I do have a 3-year lease for this portion of my term with my current office place. And really, as I'm thinking about it, I would, if we finished that 1 year, I would have been with them for 7 years at that location. So I've got 1 more year to go to pay for rent. And of course, if they're able to lease this to another company that might want to take over the facility, then of course, I will be not obligated to continue paying rent to them. But as long as I still have rent to pay, I'm still using that facility, and I'm going to be teaching privately there. So if you know of other people who still want to learn from me, I am still doing private sessions. Sessions are typically $100 per hour. And but I do have a promo going for the first 3 hours to learn your camera. I'm going to turn this way here, trying to decide which way to go on this path. For 3 hours, you can do that for $270. So you can still learn from me. It's not impossible. If you have friends that have interest in doing that, just go ahead and let them know I am still teaching. I'm still teaching in the same facility until that lease period is over with. And then at that point, we'll find other places I can teach out of. I've taught in the past out of libraries and other locations that might be close and easy for both parties to get involved to do. So that continues to go. So those are the things that I have going on. I'm going to be working with my friend to create these websites. I'm going to continue teaching privately, and we might actually be doing field trips and other things that are outside related type photography things. So if you're a former student of mine and still wondering if you can still get involved with me, absolutely. I will try to put some things together in the future. We're heading now, of course, going to go into the fall season soon. I don't know if we'll put anything together now, but again, keep me in mind. We might be doing some things that's a little different than we had done in the past. If we could do a group type of thing on field trips, or specifically outdoor related classes. Now that would be interesting, right? We've done some in the past where we've done classes for outdoor photography and proper sunlight photography, how to deal with lighting and things like that. Of course, lighting is real tough right now on this scooter out here in Bussy Woods, but it's video, so it is what it is. So anyways, I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm still doing well. Oh, one more thing I did want to tell you. Because of the school having less of a demand on my time, I think it's about time for me to start considering a knee replacement. Now, you guys know that I have 2 bad knees, and I've been really holding off on this thing for several reasons. Let me tell you real quickly. First thing is, of course, time. I just didn't have the time to do it, and now with the school being done with, and if I start working on these websites, I can do that at home. I can do whatever I want to do, whenever I want to do it. I could actually go in for this knee replacement. Another thing too is I don't really want to do this. I think most of you guys know that. I'm not a fan of having to be done in surgery and have to deal with that, but the left knee has been getting worse and worse, and we kind of know at this point, if I don't do anything, I'm not going to be able to do anything, right? So I think the left knee is about ready to do. So I have an appointment to see the orthopedic surgeon who actually did the meniscuses on both my knees. I have an appointment to see him on August 30th. And then they're going to x-ray both knees and also my hips and give me an evaluation as to what process we need to go forward. My gut feeling is he's probably going to say a knee replacement for the left knee at least, because I know that that one is actually not doing too well. Eventually the right knee is going to need it too. I'm just hoping that the hips don't need it as well. They've told me in the past that the reason my hips hurt is because I'm not walking well because of the knees, but I tend to feel it in the hips first before I feel it in the knees. So I'm very nervous about that because I really don't want to have to do everything. Otherwise, the entire bottom half of my body is going to be replaced with things that are not natural. I don't know what they use nowadays. Titanium? What do they have? I'm going to be the $6 million man on the bottom half. So let's hope that the hips are fine and we don't have to deal with it, and it only will have to be the knees. If that's the case, we'll deal with just the knees. But even so, with any type of surgery, I'm always a little nervous about that stuff because, you could get a blood clot and, that'll travel up to your brain, and the next thing you know, you've got a stroke. And my mom passed away from complications of a stroke. She had that happen to her like 3 or 4 years later. She passed away, and that was just this past April that happened. So I'm not a fan of having to do any type of surgery at all, but I do realize that if I don't do it, I won't be mobile. Right now I'm on a scooter, and that's what we're traveling right now as I'm talking to you out here in Busse Woods. And quite frankly, I don't mind the scooter. I can move around faster on this thing than most people can walk. This does about 4.5 miles per hour, which is considered a fast walking pace for most people. Using it on the cruise that I recently took out to Catalina Island and also to Ensenada, Mexico, I was on the ship scooting all over the place. There wasn't a whole lot of people on scooters on this one. This is a younger crowd. I could count maybe 8 or 9 people who had scooters. Maybe there were more and I just didn't notice them, but not a whole lot of people. So I will guarantee you, virtually everybody on that ship saw me on the scooter, and they were accommodating. They got out of my way and everything when I was coming by, and that's fine. But I don't mind being on the scooter. Really, it gives me the ability to get around easily. I don't tire out. We've been scooting quite a distance already here. This is areas I've never been to on Busse Woods, but I'm taking you along. And anyways, I don't really mind that. I know my wife minds it. She doesn't really like being next to me and having to be on the scooter. She'd rather I'd be able to walk, and don't really blame her for that, and appreciate that she's dealt with me for this long because of it. So let's hope that these knee replacements will take care of my problems so that I can actually start walking again and being a little more active. I had lost 50 pounds, as you know. I've actually lost it twice. Lost 50 pounds, gained it back and added 10. This time around I lost 50 pounds, but after you lose it, you go back to your old habits. I gained back about 15 of those pounds. And so I'm back on the diet because I know that the less weight I have, the easier it'll be for the rehab of the knees. Believe it or not, this last week, when I went to the cruise, I gained back about 1.5 pounds on top of that. So technically I was 16.5 pounds over what I had lost from the 50 pounds. But I went back on my chicken diet, which is what I usually do if I really want to lose weight. I just eat chicken. Okay, a little bit of rice, a little bit of odds and ends, but mostly chicken. And in this past week, I've already lost 5 pounds. Now, I wonder about that because I keep thinking, is it really 5 pounds? Is it water loss? What is the deal? But I do feel that my pants are a little looser. So who knows? Maybe I did lose the 5 pounds. And I've been monitoring it ever since I got back from the cruise, and every day I've been losing weight. So hopefully before the knee replacement happens, if I can get myself back down to the original 50-pound loss, I think I'd be better off. And of course, if you can go even lower than that, it'd be even better. So I'll keep at it. We'll see where we go. Friends of mine know that I don't have a problem losing the weight if I really put my mind to it, because I've done it several times in the past. The problem that most people have is after they lose the weight, they tend to gain it back. So let's just keep positive and hope that that weight gain doesn't come back. So anyways, I just wanted to let you guys know what's been going on, and passing people on the bike path and they're saying hi. and to let you guys know that I'm good. I don't feel bad about things that have gone on. God leads you in different areas and always provides for you. That's how I've always felt things were, and every job that I've ever had has provided me towards the next job, and that's kind of showing me the same thing again now with this opportunity to work with my friend doing some websites. So anyways, I'm going to sign off. I know this has been a long video already, and if you stay with me this long, I appreciate it. If you like the videos, go ahead and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button to help me out, and hit the bell icon so that you know when new videos come out, because they'll give you notifications at that point. Okay, I lost a little bit in terms of my video, kind of shut down on me by itself. Anyways, I just want to finish off here. My email will change going forward. So for those who know me through my school, the email will change to my school name. Again, I haven't said these things on video because this goes all over the world here. So my school name, all one word, okay? So it's a two-name word, as you know, all one word, okay? And it'll be my school name at all one word at gmail.com. So you can always get a hold of me via email that way. If you're on Facebook, it is still the school's name with a number 1 next to it. Yes, you can find me that way. If you just type in my school's name, you'll find our site. And there is a students group too, as you know. So it's the school's name, students group. It's plural, students group. You can join that, request to join that. And also there's a school's name, okay, the two-name, classifieds. You can join the classifieds. There is a diet group too. Some of you guys know. You can join that too and go on a diet with us. So anyways, long video, time to sign off. So I just wanted to say thank you again, and I will keep in contact with you guys that way. So join me there. All right, talk to you guys next time. Thanks.